As I sit here today, as a 53-year-old man, I'm speaking from a male point of view. How would I feel today if I was sitting here broke as a joke? Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Frank Talks Money. Real quick guys, I just need that one small favor. Remember to smash that like button. The more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will share the video with more like-minded people like you and me. Let's get right into the content. Guys, I just want to talk from my point of view as a male. If I was sitting here today at 53 years old, which I am, broke as a joke, with no money, with nothing, have not achieved anything in my life so far, how would I feel? Me, personally, I would feel like shit. I would feel like complete shit. Because I would ask myself, Frank, what have you done? Let me think. I've been working since I was 15. Okay, so I have to ask myself, Frank, what have you been doing for the last 35 years of your life? What have you accomplished the last 35 years of your life? And I think sometimes, guys, we're just talking to the fellas. If you're in this situation, don't mean to be rude about it, but you need to do some soul searching and figure out what put you in this position today. Why are you here? Why did you make the decisions that you made? Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't care what anybody say. I'm one of these type of individuals. I take full accountability for my actions, my life, where I am in life, where I am financially. I take full accountability for that. So decisions that I made put me here today. So you gotta ask yourself, what decisions did you make that put you in this position today to where you are 50 plus, broke, still living paycheck to paycheck? Why are you here? Why are you in this position, guys? We have to take accountability. We have to take accountability. I'm one of those guys, I'm about taking accountability. Because when I was broke, it's because I made the decisions that put me in that position. Nobody else did that to Frank. I did that to me. Got a few video clips I want to show you guys. Let's get to it.
So, I'm 50 and I'm more financially broke than I've been at any time in my life, which is very depressing, especially given everything that I've accomplished and been through. It seems like it's all for nothing because I'm back to square one, so to speak. So, doing the workouts and the push-ups and the walks have really helped my mental state. But I noticed that when I start to face the financial reality, I default to old ways.
I'm telling you guys, when I was broke, I was a terrible person. I was a terrible person. I was a terrible person to my ex-wife. I was mean. I would jump down her throat for no reason. I'd be just in a bad mood. I'd be cranky. I'm a terrible person just to be around, guys. I was a terrible person for anybody to be around because I was mad and pissed off that I was broke. Because being a man with pride, and if you cannot provide, most men can't deal with that. Just being honest, most men cannot deal with being broke and not able to provide for your family. Most men can't do that. That's why it amazes me when I see a woman carrying the load of a household and I see a man that's not pulling his weight. I got no respect for men like that. I just don't. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to allow my wife to take on the brunt of providing for our household. It's not going to happen. Now, she's going to work and help, but she's not going to pull all the weight by herself. It's not going to happen. I'm an older traditional guy. The man is in charge. No, I'm not. Take that back. Not in charge, but the man is the head of the household. That's the way I was raised and what I believe in. And to me, that means I take on the responsibility of making sure the home is provided for. My wife is the helpmate. She's going to help me. But if I got to work 2 jobs to provide, I'm going to work 2 jobs to provide. My wife will not be working 2 jobs to provide. I will be the one working 2 jobs to provide, not my wife. That's just how I roll.
Like escaping and being moody and lack of presence and all that. I guess to avoid the feelings of inadequacy and the sadness that comes along with not being able to solve this shit fast enough. So I guess just sharing this right now helps me not let it define me, if that makes sense. Because I'm speaking about it and getting it out. It still sucks. I still feel like crap about it when I can walk in the house and face my family. But these little daily routines are definitely helping me stabilize my mindset and have some moments of clarity so I can figure out how to break through. That's it.
Yeah, I can say, man, as a man and being a man and you cannot provide, that's one of the worst feelings in the world. I mean, when I was broke when my dad died in 2007, I was broke as a joke. And when I mean broke as a joke, guys, I had nothing. I hadn't started investing yet. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I owed the IRS money. I owed back child support because I was young and stupid. That was the worst time mentally in my life. Worst time mentally in my life. I think there was times I wanted to kill myself because I couldn't provide for my family the way I wanted to provide for my family. But guess what? Who made the decisions to put me in that position? I did. I couldn't blame nobody but Frank. Now let's get into the next clip.
So I am so broke right now. Like I'm 40 and I'm really broke. I'm just negative $64 broke. And yes, I work full time. I've been at my job for a while now, 3 years, and I'm still broke. However, I'm not broke for the wrong reasons. I'm not broke because I'm drunk. I'm not broke because of drugs, and I'm not broke because of tobacco. I'm broke because I made my place feel like a home. Just a quick little tour. Hey, guinea pigs. In the bedroom, where no magic happens, which that's fine for now. So yeah, I will not be hard on myself for being broke because I did that when I was using drugs and alcohol, and I'm not doing that today. And I'm only going to be broke until tomorrow because tomorrow's payday, so it all works out, see?
Well, in my opinion, you should be hard on yourself because you broke. Because I don't think a grown-ass man should be walking around broke. I just don't think that, guys. I just don't. You know, as a man, we are primal creatures. We you know, and being broke, when you can't provide, me personally, I don't see how a man can be okay with that. I just don't. I don't see how a man can be okay with just being broke. We're prideful creatures, and having money and finance and resources, you know, we take pride in that. I've never met a broke happy man. I just haven't. Show me one. I mean, I've never met a broke happy man, but I would never be a broke happy man. And then his mindset is also, well, I want to be broke till tomorrow because then I get paid. Well, then you're going to be broke again because you don't have the right mindset. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to have this quick conversation with you guys about men being older and broke and giving my opinion. Remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out here.